Welcome back to the Entertainology Podcast. I am your host, Gabe, and I'm here again with my very special guest, Rene. How's it going, Rene?
Sadly, I'm here again,
Oh, jeez.
but I'm glad you invited me.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Well, you know what? It had to be somebody, right?
Yeah.
Someone had to take the mantle. That's all right. So, today we have a very special
You said special guest.
podcast. And a very special guest. No, you're right.
Oh.
No, it's very true. Yep, it's very true. No, but today we have a very special movie that I've been wanting to do for a while, and that is Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a fun one right there. And you know what? If you have been with us for a while, you know that we have already done episodes 1 through 3, and I've also done Rogue One and Solo Star Wars Story as well. So that's pretty cool. So now we're just moving right along. Yep, we're here at number 4. The last Star Wars we did was Rogue One, which is right here, very beautiful. Yeah, cost a lot of money, by the way.
$10.
Sure. I you could say that. Yeah. Maybe on
I know.
maybe on eBay
I know.
nowadays. Yeah. Yeah. I want the steelbook version, but I don't have it yet. So
Look harder.
I will. Thank you. But anyway, this movie definitely brings back a lot of memories for sure, and also there's spoilers all up in here. So but who hasn't seen Star Wars? You know what I'm saying? Like everybody
girlfriend.
has. Are you serious?
I had to show it to her.
Oh, okay. But at least now she has seen it, right?
No,
Oh, she's seen all of the movies?
only the first 3. And the TV shows.
Oh my.
And Rogue,
Okay.
and that's it.
Oh, wow.
I still haven't shown her the other 3. I mean, the other 2 trilogies.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
I told her she wasn't missing out.
What wasn't she missing out on?
The trilogies, the older ones.
The older ones?
Yeah.
Like the ones like the one we're talking about right now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
what's wrong?
I honestly think that those are some of the best ones that I have ever seen, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Better than, well.
James Bond? Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's better too, but,
Yeah.
it's just, it just depends, I guess, on who you talk to. But, yeah, well, you know what? Enough of that. Let's get into this review. Just in case for those of you who have not seen this movie in a long time, we have a little summary here for you. So just to kind of get you back into your mind, just kind of thinks about, what's this movie about? Well, this movie is Luke Skywalker joins forces with a Jedi Knight, a cocky pilot, a Wookiee, and 2 droids to save the galaxy from the Empire's world-destroying battle station, while also attempting to rescue Princess Leia from mysterious Darth Vader. Wow. That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, they spoiled it.
They spoiled it. Okay, well, I mean, not really, but okay. It's interesting how this movie came about. I mean, when you're talking about the first Star Wars movie to ever come out in 1977, I mean, they didn't know how big this movie was going to be. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, it just exploded. Yeah.
They thought it was just going to be a one movie thing.
Right, exactly. But no, it ended up being, just far superior than anyone could ever imagine. Actually, to this very day, there's a lot of Star Wars fans that say this is their favorite movie still.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's pretty cool. Just all the characters in this movie. Just thinking about it from just coming off of Rogue One, you almost kind of think about it differently. You know what I'm saying? Ever since Rogue One came about, but it's still a great film overall. I don't have any major issues with this movie. You know what I'm saying? Can you think of anything that just I guess, I don't know, pops out at you. That's like, wow, that's ugly. Well, that's terrible,
Not really.
right?
Even though it was made a while ago, it still looks better than most movies nowadays.
I know, right? I think a lot of the special effects and CGI, all that kind of holds up. Some of it's still a little bit, that's very old, but
Mm-hmm.
for the most part, it
Like
looks
you?
pretty good. Oh,
Oh, I
okay.
mean the movie, yeah.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. From the movie. That's right. That's right. Yeah, but I mean, this movie's just golden. Uh, it's interesting how they start with the two droids, though,
Yeah.
right? And it's almost like the story is like revolving around them at first, but then all of a sudden we realize, oh no, there's so much more going on here than we realize,
Yeah.
right? So I mean,
What's their names?
oh, it's C3PO and R2D2, of
Oh,
course.
you actually
Yeah.
watched it.
Oh, no, I watched
Oh,
it.
I didn't
Yeah,
know.
I had a great time rewatching this movie. Actually,
How many
I
times
really
have you
did.
watched it now?
Gosh, I mean, I remember the first time I watched it had to have been maybe when I was like, I don't know, 12 or something. So I mean, since then I would say maybe about, I don't know, like at least 10 times.
Okay.
At least 10 times, if not more. But for you, it's probably like 100.
Nah, I think it was around 10 or 15 maybe. I watched it at
That's
least
still a lot.
like once a year.
Really, this is one of your once a year films.
Yeah, because I always just play the movie behind on the background when I'm doing stuff.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I do that a lot too
Oh,
for
please
other
get off your
movies.
phone.
That's a joke. What phone you talking
Okay.
about? Oh my
Yeah, but
gosh.
yeah, I don't know why. I just always rewatch it once in a while.
Right,
Just
right.
because we don't get nowadays we haven't really got a lot of Star Wars movies. It's just been mainly
Right.
TV shows, and to be honest, I'm kind of over the TV shows era right now.
Right. So when in doubt, you just go back to the original trilogy, right?
Exactly.
That's where it's all at. Yeah. And this is the one that starts it all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong with the original Star Wars film. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like a good original Star Wars film. I mean, it has everything that you would want. I mean, of course, back then these names didn't really mean anything, but like Mark Hamill, fantastic. Harrison Ford, man, he just blows it out of the water. I mean, what is his name? Alec Guinness, is it? Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, I
Yeah.
forgot about that fool's
Yes,
name. I only know the other Obi-Wan.
Yeah, it was Alec Guinness or something like that. I don't know.
I
But
don't really know that fool.
No, but he was a very I'm right, yeah. He was a very well-known actor back in the day.
Oh, I had no clue.
So that's probably why. Yeah, he's very but and then you think about Carrie Fisher too. I mean, like she blows it out the water too. And when you bring these guys together, I mean, it's like, oh my gosh. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my gosh. Oh wait, what did you think about these actors? I mean, were they
Honestly, I didn't really. When I was a kid, I didn't know any of these people. Because when I first watched this, I was like maybe 6 or 8 years old when I first saw the movie.
okay?
So when I watched it, I only knew what's his name?
Harrison
Ford.
Right.
I only knew him because before that I watched the Indiana Jones movies as a kid,
Right, right.
and that was the only guy I knew. Everyone else, I'm like, who the heck are these people? These are all new people to me. But later on, I will see more like Mark Hamill. I liked his movies with the Batman Joker. Please don't distract me. I'm talking right now. But I remember watching the Joker and and the Batman animated films and
Right.
TV shows he was in. And they were really good.
Yeah.
Growing up as a kid.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they're just absolutely just amazing. I think for the most part the actors did bring their A game for the most part. And little did they know of how much of fantastic movie it was going to be. Oh my gosh, you okay over there, buddy?
Please cut that off.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'll just keep the camera on me. No worries
Oh,
about it. No
thank you.
worries. Yeah, you're welcome. He just smacked himself, but that's all right. He was trying to get comfy.
Oh, heck
Oh
no.
my gosh. I mean, what really blows me out of the water is like every good story has a good villain. You know what I'm saying? I mean, from the very moment Darth Vader appears on screen, you're like, oh my gosh, this guy means business. This guy, I mean, there is a reason why so many people love Darth Vader, and you can tell immediately in this film
Yeah.
his presence.
I want to be the bad guy in Star Wars.
That's what I'm saying, right? That's what I'm saying. You got like the helmet at home or what?
Hell, man, I ain't that rich.
Oh my god!
I got his plastic lightsaber. If that's what you're asking.
Jeez, why do you think he's on like the completed saga poster or collection? Why is he on the New Hope steelbook? You know what I'm saying?
And why is he on the Rogue? Oh,
That's a
oh,
joke.
never mind.
All
He's
right.
not on Rogue One. I'm sorry.
Why is he behind you on a poster? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, he is the bad butt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
I'll say he's like one of the top 10 villains of all time.
Yeah, he really is. He is probably my favorite in the entire Star Wars saga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Aside from like the Emperor. Yeah. Kylo Ren brought it pretty good too, but yeah.
Were you happy they made this movie? Rogue One?
Rogue One? Yeah, well, because, in between 3 and 4, like, there was a gap.
Yeah.
And especially in episode 4, you realize, especially towards the end, and understand, like, well, how the heck did they put a cylinder port in the Death Star? Who would have done something like that? And that was just a giant plot hole, wasn't it?
Yeah, no one really knew, like,
Right?
how the heck did they find out about that?
And before Rogue One came out, that was the worst part about this movie, because I'm like, well, who would design such a flaw in such a big old machine that can destroy planets?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That I'm sure that probably you're mad too about that.
Not really. I was just a kid.
Oh,
This movie's for kids.
well, in a way, I guess.
You a grown man. Don't be complaining about no movie like this.
Listen, I think it was more. I don't know. Really, was this? If you saw this movie, do you think it's more aimed for kids?
Nah, I was just kidding. It's maybe like young adults.
I would say it kind of plays all genre, all like audiences. I'd say, because at the end of the day, it's PG, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it only went PG-13 on episode 3.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it got a little crazy in episode 3. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Are you serious? You didn't know that?
I thought they were all PG.
Oh my gosh!
They ain't that violent.
How can you have Anakin Skywalker in episode 3 be burning up on camera?
You want to show it right now?
You think that's PG?
That's PG.
No, that's not. That's
Ain't like he's really dead.
Oh my gosh, I know that. But now he became Darth Vader.
Yeah, I know.
My gosh, now he's so evil. My goodness. Can we just talk about real quick? I know I'm jumping all around
How
here.
Luke wanted to date his sister.
That's a joke. That happens more in episode 5, I think. But now it's funny you say that, because I think he said, or Han Solo told Luke, he was like, "Hey, you think a guy like me and a princess like her?" And then Luke is like, "No." Because I think Luke wanted her.
Yeah, that was a little creepy.
Yeah. Well, but I mean, he doesn't know.
I wouldn't know. He had the Force.
That's a joke. He was barely exploring the Force.
I know.
Oh my gosh! Can't believe it. Oh my gosh! Now I have a question for you. Do you believe Darth Vader knew already that Luke was?
Oh, for sure.
The son.
I think so, because they always talk about throughout the shows and movies about the Force and all the bull crap about how they're just connected to each other and feel and understand each other.
Okay.
So I'm like,
Right.
I would assume that how do I say it? Like he sensed like there's similarities, like there's something similar to each other.
Right. That makes sense. And so, yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense, because when Ben Kenobi went, Obi-Wan, he went on the ship. Darth Vader was like, I sense something odd in the Force.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's like, he senses something. I mean, because, 2, 3, I forget how many years it's been since, like, episode 3. Is it like 20 or 30 years? Probably.
Oh, I have no clue. I forget.
I think so. It's like 20 or 30 years. And so it's been far too long from when they were fighting on the Fire Planet.
Hmm.
you know. But when it's cool when they meet each other, they're like, "Oh, when you last saw me, I was the learner, but now I am the master." So that's pretty cool, and that's true. You know, I mean, what do you think? A lot of people complain about the fighting of the lightsaber duel. There's always a cool lightsaber duel in almost every Star Wars movie. Um, minus I say Episode 8, but uh, then there isn't really like a fight, like a full on.
I think people forget like it was his first movie,
Right, Episode
so
4.
like I think George Lucas was more focused on the story building, so
Okay.
that's why the fight was kind of like weak.
But you wouldn't say it was like lame though, right?
Well, it was.
Oh, you think so?
I think
That's
it wasn't
a
nothing
joke.
special.
So let me
It
just
wasn't
tell you
like
something.
movie Episode 1 with Darth Maul and
Yeah, that was actually kinda
Qui-Gon
cool.
with
That was
Obi-Wan.
cool.
That was a cool fight.
That was.
And same with Anakin and Obi-Wan in the third part.
Mm-hmm.
But like the weak Episode 4 had the weakest. You
Right.
could agree, like that was it was the weakest one. Even the newer trilogies had a better.
Oh
fight.
yeah, I mean,
Even though it was pretty
yeah,
bad, they were still better.
Oh, I can't wait till we get to those. But jeez,
7, 8, and 9.
those were. I mean, for the most part, if you look at the trilogy, let me just say this real quick. I know we're talking about Episode 4, but if you look at the trilogy, the sequel trilogy as a whole, I think overall it was decent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't great, but yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It wasn't amazing, but like it was still decent. Like I still have fun watching the films.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
won't say it's boring, but
Right,
like
right.
Episode 4 had the weakest.
Okay, so you're saying Episode 4 had the weakest star or lightsaber duel.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't. Like I said, it didn't really matter to me because it was the first time
Right.
we're ever
right.
doing this, and like I didn't really care about that.
But-
I care about the story.
Let me tell you, there's a fantastic fan theory that you need to hear. I don't think you've heard of this yet.
Okay.
And I believe it 100%. I am 100% on board with this. As you may know, Darth Vader, coming out of Rogue One, he killed he killed a whole bunch of rebels, and he did it in an amazing way, and it was fantastic. I mean, you guys remember that scene.
Mm-hmm.
Now, coming to this, remembering Rogue One, and then you come to see Episode 4. I believe Darth Vader knows, and this is like a fan theory, but I believe Darth Vader knows that he can kill Obi-Wan. He does, and so he does not use his full force. Like he doesn't use his full power, and instead, there's actually you can see in the fight, he's almost like stabbing him with the lightsaber, like he's tooling with Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I don't think so.
Because Obi-Wan Kenobi is too old. He said it like
Same
3
with him.
times.
He's old.
No, Obi-Wan Kenobi said he was super old already. He's
But
like,
Darth
he's
Vader
getting too
already
old for
old?
this. And so, of course, Darth Vader's not going to be fighting.
But he's
Like-
old too.
Who is Darth Vader?
Darth Vader.
Yeah. He's a little old, yeah.
So I'm like, nah, man, I don't think so.
But then he
think-
whooped butt in
I think-
Episode 5, though.
Well, y'all realize is
Do you not
that
remember?
they didn't have really great fighting choreography, and then y'all are just overthinking.
No, we're not overthinking. It's,
It's
just part
y'all
of the story.
No.
It's a part of the story.
Obi-Wan beat
believe
him
it.
twice.
Oh, my
He probably beat him the third time.
Obi-Wan, oh my god.
What you said?
Okay, so who are you saying? Obi-Wan let Darth Vader win.
Exactly, to let Luke lead like the prophecy.
Yeah. That's probably true.
You
It's-
see how you got quiet?
Well, hold on a minute. Yeah, I know that, but like
it's just
baby,
prophecy.
hold on a minute. That's probably a double thing, all right? Because Obi-Wan wasn't trying, right?
Exactly.
And Darth Vader was tooling with him because he knew that he could beat him.
so Vader
No.
he's
I'm
fighting a
just
crippled
saying,
old man.
Well, I mean, he knew he was going to defeat him, so he didn't even try. So that is why the lightsaber duel was so weak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or it was older times. and they had
All
the
right.
CGI
Don't think
and
too much about that.
They are
That's just
thinking too hard.
that's just what makes sense. It
Oh.
just makes sense like that.
Obi-Wan would have whooped him.
Okay. Well, I mean, you can believe what you want.
Oh,
but-
I can't believe because I'm right.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh my gosh. But it was still, I mean, it was still good. I mean, if you really wanted to see something a little bit better, there is like a YouTube video they reimagined
Yeah, I
that
saw
redid
that.
it. You seen that one? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's pretty cool.
Just to show that
you know.
they just didn't have the fighting choreography or
Oh.
the CGI, so that's why the fight
Well,
wasn't as great.
They didn't have the biggest budget either. so-
Exactly.
yeah. So I mean,
Your theory's wrong.
it is no. I still
you
believe
said
in
it
that theory.
is.
Maybe you should leave a comment below and just see how many people actually believe that as well, because you don't want to believe, because then it takes you out of the movie. You believe, oh, they didn't have enough money, so that's why they couldn't.
Exactly.
Then it takes me out the movie. Then it's
And like how
I'm
they
not-
had that plot holes and all. It wasn't
Oh,
complete.
okay, but they fixed the plot hole.
Exactly. After when they had money.
At least the biggest plot hole.
You have a hole.
Okay, and if you ever think about like episode 3 or 1 through 3 had C-3PO and R2-D2 as well.
Yeah.
And they were doing so much stuff, but then
Mhm.
they had their memories wiped,
Yes.
and so
You're going too ahead, but yeah.
but they should know that. I mean, people. I mean, who's watching this, hearing this, are Star Wars fans. So Yeah.
Anyways,
so.
is there any favorite scenes you had in this movie?
I mean, yeah, just the lightsaber duel was pretty cool.
Well, anything a little bit
And-
more
and-
creative. Like,
okay.
be a little more imaginative. Don't
Right,
be basic.
right.
Just choose a
So-
little more special scene.
An iconic scene was when they first walked in the cantina.
That's
And no, listen, then you see all the camera shots of all of the creatures and aliens.
I was
They
gonna
turn
say
it
that.
around.
I'll be taking my answer.
That's a joke. Oh my gosh. And they just look beautiful, man. It's hilarious, honestly.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
It was cool discovering like all the different aliens and life forms they had, and then the dumb little band with the ones that look like.
That's a joke.
Oh,
you can't
what-
say that. Oh,
don't
my
they? I'm
gosh.
just
Oh,
saying
my
they
gosh.
do. Don't feel like
They look like those ones. Are the ones that look like aliens. The ones that are playing
yeah,
like the
like
clarinet.
big.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Oh my
soccer balls on their
gosh.
heads.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to bleep that.
that
Oh
was
my
the funny part. And
They,
then
they look like the the typical green aliens.
yeah, they
that you
look like
see?
the basic.
Yeah,
aliens.
they
they do.
But instead they're like skin color.
Like a ball.
Oh my gosh!
goodness.
Just all right.
You just
Move
proved
on.
my point.
Just move on. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
But yeah, I remember seeing
Oh.
Han Solo. I was like, I want to be that fool,
Yeah.
having my own ship,
Right.
killing whoever the heck I want to kill.
Yep. He shot first.
I thought being a bounty hunter was better than being a Jedi.
Oh wow! Yeah. And you know when Greedo came, the
Yeah.
green guy,
Yeah. So
Okay.
they shoot him first.
Han clearly shot him first. There's no
Well,
you need
you
argument.
need to get your eyes checked.
There's no argument. Are you telling me the Greedo shot first? You fool!
You heard about that?
Yeah, there's.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
there's
was a
a
whole debate.
controversy, a whole debate
was
about
funny.
that. That's hilarious. It's because there's a New Hope that has been changed so much. There's a VCR version, there's a DVD version, and then right now there's the standard Blu-ray version, which I have here, which most people see. On Disney Plus, you see the standard Blu-ray version of A New Hope, so which is probably what most people are
Yeah.
watching on because
Haven't they re-released it already in the movie theaters?
yeah, they need to re-release this one. I think
Oh, they have it?
No, they
I thought they
haven't.
did.
it was just episode 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you remember that one? Yeah, not very iconic. Dumb Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, Darth Maul was in there.
Yeah.
That's all I care about.
Yeah, that was a good one. Very appreciative. Yeah. Anyway, so you, I mean, you automatically, this is when you first know Han Solo and Chewbacca, unless you've seen Solo Star Wars Story.
Yeah,
then
horrible.
That's okay. That one was good.
Average.
Oh my!
You thought that
gosh.
was a good movie?
Well, listen, if you guys haven't seen Solo Star Wars Story,
Don't.
Entertainology Podcast review, you should check it out.
Just give a dislike
But
and don't watch
oh my gosh, just don't listen to them. Him.
it. Oh,
Yeah, no, but that one I think was pretty decent. it definitely fills a plot hole of how Han Solo and Chewie met.
yeah.
So then we find out how like they meet and stuff, which is pretty cool.
And how you guys Falcon.
And how he got his Falcon, and it was in pristine condition. the Millennium Falcon. Yeah. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. I really enjoyed it. And now it's like all trashed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened?
I mean, you could take an example like your room. When you first moved in, it was clean, organized, ready, and then over 2 years it got nasty and messy, and there's yellow stains, white stains everywhere.
Right. I hope you're not referring to the studio, are you?
Oh yeah.
That's a joke. You cannot say that. Oh my gosh. Just
Well, yeah.
yeah.
I'll let you. I don't know if they ever explain how the heck they understand each other, but it's just funny hearing him talk about the movie.
Yeah. I mean, are you talking about like what the heck Chewbacca's saying?
Yeah, and then I was like, and I'm like, you don't even understand him. You don't even know what that fool says.
Oh my gosh. Well, unless you've seen Solo Star Wars Story, then you know.
Oh.
Do you remember that one pretty good or no?
I remember like half of it. I remember when they met what's his name? That it was Childish Gambino that played him. Dang, I forgot his name. It was the Han Solo's buddy.
I don't remember either, but
Oh,
everyone knows.
no.
Everyone knows what
I forget.
No, not Cassian.
Lando.
Lando. There we go.
Heck no, I'm tripping.
I'm thinking about that guy, Cassian Andor, for a minute. I'm sorry. It's because I just watched Andor.
I think you're on drugs.
No, I just finished Andor, the TV series. You know, I was.
How was it?
It was.
Of course, I knew you was gonna say that crap. We'll talk about that another day.
Yeah, another day. This guy
every time it was a decent movie.
Did you love it?
Yes.
Oh my god!
I thought it was the best TV show.
Oh my god.
But we're not talking about that.
We're
not talking about that.
We're not gonna argue.
But that was
today.
definitely the best TV show Star Wars has released. But anyways,
okay. All right.
oh my frick.
That's Obi-Wan Kenobi actually. That one was really good.
But yeah.
Oh shoot. Moving right along. Yeah, Lando.
Yeah, Lando.
Yeah, okay.
How he got the ship from him from winning it from that poker game wherever they were playing.
Do you know how to play that poker game?
I know how to play poker. I won over $5,000 one time.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I went to the casino.
I don't believe you.
I brought in $100. I waited for 4 hours and I took away 5,000.
Oh, you're too young.
And then I got banned.
I don't believe it.
You only got to be 21. I'm already 24, fool.
That's
I'm
a
old
joke ever.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Please cut that out.
Cannot say that. Oh my gosh, we're just gonna fart you up. It's all right. It's okay.
But yeah. I forgot.
Cool that
I already
how they
lost my
met,
train
right?
of thought because you just keep.
Lando, right?
Yeah.
How they met, Millennium Falcon,
Yeah.
pristine condition.
I was gonna say something about the movie though.
Oh, you completely forgot. Oh,
Yeah,
man,
I was gonna say
that
something.
kinda
That's what
sucks.
happens when Gabe says dumb opinions like that.
Okay,
Like
all
Andor.
right, whatever. You know, throughout the prequels, you don't really see a lot of Jedi mind tricks.
No.
But as you may know, in the prequels, or actually in this movie, you then realize like it's so much more prominent that he uses these Jedi mind tricks. You see with the Stormtrooper in the beginning when they're on Tatooine, and then later on, I thought he was actually going to use those Jedi mind tricks on Han Solo in the cantina.
Nah, I don't think he was that good enough yet.
Well, because you think about it, that's a lot of money that he asked for, like 10,000.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like $5 for me right now.
That's a joke. No, that's like 10,000 credits, and yeah, that's a whole lot of money. And then it's crazy how Han Solo is also owing a lot of people money as well.
Yeah, that was funny. He
That's
owed
crazy.
everyone money.
Oh,
That's why everyone wanted to kill him.
Oh my gosh! Just, I mean, he's constantly on the run.
Yeah.
I mean, when can this guy get a break? Goodness gracious! But that cantina can be a dangerous place, as you saw.
Yeah, I mean, he just killed a fool right away.
See, and that's what makes me think, well, why is this movie rated PG? It should be rated PG-13. Because you remember in the cantina, his arm was blown right off. It was bleeding all over the place. What'd you think about that?
Was it?
Yeah, it was gruesome.
I was watching it on Disney Plus. I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was on Disney. I watched it on Disney Plus too.
So why you buy these for?
Oh, because this is not the 4K version. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I will buy the 4K version. Pretty good. You know that
I don't
news.
remember. I remember. I think it was part 5 where Luke cut off the. I forgot those snow creatures. It
Yeah,
was
right.
like big.
It is
I
part
remember
5.
that part
Yeah.
where he cut off the arm and it was bloody. But
Right.
4, I don't remember that
Yeah, he
happening.
did that. And then, do you remember when? You see, the sad part of the story is Luke lives with his aunt and uncle.
Oh yeah,
Yep. And then there's at one point in the story, unfortunately.
they got burned alive.
Yeah. And he comes back and they're just skeletons there,
Mm-hmm.
burnt.
Yeah.
Why is it not PG-13? Burnt skeletons? Come on now.
I think the rule was back then was like bad words and stuff.
Oh,
I don't know if it was about murder or stuff.
oh my gosh. I guess you're right, because I mean, a lot of the newer movies now, I mean, they just look. I mean, they can really, yeah, they can do quite a bit more than what this one could do. So, in terms of gruesome, if you've seen John Wick, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that was boring.
Oh.
But when you were watching this movie and you saw the ending, did it seem like let's imagine where we were back in the when this came out, 80s, 90s,
77.
77? Okay, 70,
Sheesh.
the late 70s. If you saw this whole movie, do you think that ending would have been the end? Because remember, this was planned as just a one-time movie. That was it.
Yeah, wow. Can you believe now it's an entire saga?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Would you have thought that ending would have been fine if it was just that one movie? Like they didn't release nothing after that.
No, I wouldn't.
What's wrong with the ending?
I mean, it's a cool ending. I think every Star Wars film has a cool ending, honestly. It always ends on a pretty cool note, honestly.
So what's wrong with this ending?
But this ending, I mean, they get their awards, they, walk down in the ceremony. But, like, I feel like I'm left, like, there's more story here to be told. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you wouldn't know that.
Either before or after, Like, all these questions still remain. Who is Darth Vader? Who really is Obi-Wan Kenobi? Where did he come from? What is Luke Skywalker gonna do next? What is Han Solo's next adventure? All these questions just kind of start popping up in your head, and it's not a satisfying ending for me. But
you typically like bad movies, so you would have loved this.
That's a joke. I mean, now that I see the entire saga, I can come back and look at this movie, and honestly, now I can be satisfied watching this 2-hour movie. It's not super long, it's not going to waste a lot of your time. As a matter of fact, it ain't wasting any of your time. It's a fantastic movie, but I mean, it's a movie that has a great story, great visuals until this very day. I mean, what, almost 50 years later? Sheesh.
My favorite quote from the movie was when they said, "With great power comes great." Oh,
that's
movie.
Spider-Man. Oh my goodness.
Oh no!
Oh.
Every time I watch this movie, it's just I always forget how long it is.
That's a joke. It's only 2 hours.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they could have done. I think it was rushed. Sometimes it feels like. Or was
are you
I
serious?
Or am I tripping?
I can kind of see how some people would say that it's maybe a little rushed, but I think it was perfect because I don't know if I'm looking at it maybe as a series standpoint, but because I know that there's more before and I know that there's going to be more after. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm actually. Are you okay there, bud? Oh my gosh, someone's a little sleepy.
I just like
hard.
the first part when Darth Vader was killing the rebels. That was the best part.
Killing the what?
Rebels.
Red Bulls.
Rebels.
Is that what you just said?
REB.
Oh, I thought you said Red Bulls. Oh, okay.
Are you being racist?
No.
Because I'm Mexican.
Absolutely. That's
white and I can't speak
joke.
English.
Oh, I'm okay, and so am I. All right.
No, you're half.
The rebels. So he was killing the rebels. Yes.
That was a fun part.
Yeah, but that was. I don't think he necessarily killed the rebels. So he just choked one.
Okay, you want to see what happens when I choke you long enough?
It's weird because in the beginning you see Darth Vader choking the guy, But why doesn't he force choke him instead of actually choking him? Because he actually like.
Because that fool's strong anyways.
Oh, okay. So he just
He's
wanted
not like
to,
you. Weak. He's strong. He has
right,
muscles.
right. He wanted to get his hands dirty in this movie a little bit.
Exactly.
Okay. Did you know that Darth Vader only has about 10 minutes of screen time?
Yes.
So not a lot. Not a lot. But it was enough.
No, there should have been more.
Oh!
I'm just kidding.
Ungrateful.
This movie had like 5 minutes.
Now you oh yeah. It was the best 5 minutes
Yeah,
ever.
it
though,
was. I wasn't
honestly.
complaining.
They really knocked it out of the ballpark with that one. But Rogue One, you're hearing audio only. We're pointing to the Rogue One movie. But Darth Vader. Sheesh. It's almost like he got like a new suit in this one compared to Rogue One, because that one was
every
a little
movie
shiny.
he has a new suit. You damn fool.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I understand.
You didn't know that?
No, I know that.
His
I know
helmet changes every time.
Oh yeah.
Even his armor
You're right.
does.
You're
You
right.
damn
A little
fool.
bit. Oh my. Okay. All right.
Look at this one.
Well, yeah, I understand that. I don't know. I feel like I like more of the dome. I don't know. This one's a little more.
That one's too big. The big
I
forehead.
think that one, because then it makes it look like his face is real small.
Yeah.
I like the dome more better. I think.
Always wanted that poster. I'm looking at your laptop.
Oh yeah.
I always wanted the real poster.
That was a nice one. I have this cutout, not the poster. I have it on a
Oh, we didn't
Canva.
ask.
Canva thing, but I just haven't put it up yet. Anywhere.
Oh, okay.
So
Can I have it?
that's a joke. I only got. Guess where I got? I got it for $10 at the Star Wars Celebration in Chicago.
I'll take it.
That's
I'll give
a
you
joke.
$10.
That was the funnest time of my life. Anyway, at Star Wars Celebration in Chicago. Oh my gosh.
So being at the church isn't fun.
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
yes,
sorry.
it
We're
is.
going to have
yes,
track.
it
We're
is.
going to have track.
Oh
I'm so
my
sorry.
gosh! Oh,
I didn't even know
Lord.
they even did that at Chicago.
Yeah, that was amazing.
I went to the dumb Comic-Con one.
Hey, that one's probably fun too, isn't it?
Heck no.
It's not.
All I saw was.
Oh, you
yeah.
can't. Oh my gosh! You
What,
can't
you gonna call
say
me off?
that.
I can't say what I saw?
Yeah. Well, I mean, just not on the podcast. My
Heck
goodness, my goodness gracious.
But no, I don't know why. I just remember watching this as a kid. I wonder why my parents even put this movie on when I was a kid.
Really?
Because I
Really
remember during
interesting.
those times, I think the not original, but the first 3 movies were coming out during those times. No? Or am I too old?
Well,
too young.
They all came out within the 3 years, so I think this one 77, the next one 80, the next one 83.
No, I'm
Is
saying
that
the
what you're
first
talking about?
3. The first 1, 2, 3, not 4, 5.
Oh,
6.
1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, that was like 99.
Yeah, oh, okay, then I was
2002, something like that.
Because I remember after watching this one, I didn't even watch 5 and 6. I just went straight to 1 and 2
Oh
and 3.
wow. Okay, interesting.
And then after that, I realized there was more, and I watched the final
When
2.
you were as a kid, right?
Yeah.
And
And
then,
again-
so my question is, so did that ruin the "I am your father" for you? Because then you found out already.
To be honest, I was a kid. I didn't realize that.
Oh,
That was
okay.
Darth Vader as a kid.
Oh my. Yeah, probably. I didn't probably realize it anyway as well.
Like I said, yeah.
I remember the first time I watched this movie. It was I watched it on the Dish. We had Dish Network back then,
Mhm.
and I watched it on TV. They're having a Star Wars marathon, and I was all like, "Oh, let me watch this," because my first run-in with Star Wars was with playing Lego Star Wars video game. So I already had
Yeah, me
some
too.
sort of knowledge of the Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of it. But
You're
then
acting like a child, yeah.
that's a joke. And then watching the movie, like it automatically like expanded my knowledge. You know, I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah, because in the Lego Star Wars game, they didn't even talk. They were just like,
Right, exactly. They were just
talking
blah, blah,
like
blah,
our
blah,
friend
blah.
Ishmael. He's a little special, so that's how
Oh wow. Okay.
he won't listen to this. It's okay.
Yes, he will. Oh my gosh, he's probably gonna message us right now.
If he messages
He's
me,
gonna slap
I'll
you.
give him $20 if he does.
Wow.
Let's see if he actually watches. Don't be telling him to watch it.
That's a joke. Oh my gosh. Shoot. Yeah,
But yeah,
I mean,
I
and
mean-
unless you play the new Lego Star Wars, they actually
Now they
talk.
actually talk.
Yeah, now they
But I
actually
kind of
talk.
hate that they
Yeah.
talk.
Well, then you can change it back to the mumble.
Yeah,
version,
I
you
know. But I like how they just never talk.
Yeah,
That was so funny to me.
that's funny. Yeah, just grunts. You know, yeah, just like that. What? Oh my gosh! I'm just trying to imitate.
I'm gonna be age appropriate for this podcast.
Okay,
so I'm not
thanks.
gonna be bad.
All right, cool. Appreciate it. Anyway, and this, by the way, this Lego Star Wars Episode 4 was amazing to play. By the way, I'm just saying. If you haven't played it, play it. It's
Is
fun.
it better than Apex?
I don't know. I don't think so, man. I don't think Apex is fun, man. Apex is a fun game.
We still haven't won.
I have won. When you left that one night, I was kicking butt with the boys. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about right now.
Playing with other people.
Yeah, your friends. I was playing with your friends. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, because you left us. All right. Anyway,
Interesting.
let's move right along. Oh my gosh, he's looking at me.
Go ahead, talk about your dumb opinions.
That's a joke. I'm just trying to figure out. Honestly, I think a lot of people, and maybe even you, already know what my grade is, but I'm just trying to think, like, was there really anything bad? And I can't think of like anything that pops out besides some of like the CGI is like a little old.
I think the only part I got bored was they're at Taboo. Yeah, right. That's the
Tatooine.
Tattoo.
Oh
Taboo.
my gosh, Taboo! What
I'm thinking about something else.
That's a joke.
If you know what I mean.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Gabe's calling this off.
All
Anyway,
right. Okay.
Tatooine Taboo.
Oh, quit saying it. Oh my.
Ain't a bad word. That
You're
could
right,
mean
you're
something
right.
else.
So I can
That means you have a messed up
I
mind.
can leave it in there.
We're
then,
gonna
right?
pray for
Can
you.
I leave that in there?
We're gonna pray for you.
Can I leave it?
That's fine. Okay.
Okay, cool.
But I don't know. When they were at Tatooine, for me, it was kind of a little slow.
So when they were like in the beginning when they're kind of like exploring,
and then we meet Luke finally for the first time, and with the old the old man. I mean, I'm the old man. Obi-Wan.
So do you think Luke was also kind of like a little kiddish too, right?
Well, yeah,
he was like a
he was
boy.
supposed to be like what, 15 or something?
No
was he
way,
younger?
no way. I don't know if that's the 15-year-old. I'm like, no, that looked like a 20-year-old.
Nah, look it up. How old was Obi-Wan?
No.
I mean, not Obi-Wan. Look,
I'm just saying
just look it up real quick. I'm curious. I don't have my phone. It's over there. I'm looking this up.
That's a joke. Now, why you go get your phone? I'm just trying to understand why. Listen, if Mark Hamill is playing somebody who is 16, 15 years old, there is no way. He honestly, in my opinion, Mark Hamill looks like he is like at least 22 in this movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, he does not look like he's no 15, 16 years old. Like, I'm just being honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is just no way.
Oh, I guess he was 18 or 20.
So Luke Skywalker. Are you talking about Luke Skywalker or Mark Hamill?
No, it's Luke Skywalker.
Okay, yeah, Luke Skywalker. I thought so. I'm like, yeah, there's
I thought he was younger, man.
no way. But
Well, a spoiled brat.
But he still looked like he was older. Yeah, he's spoiled brat. Like, I gotta go to Tashi Station and pick up some power converters. How nerdy is that? Like, he's talking about, what? That's a joke. A lot of people think Star Wars is nerdish, but no, I don't think so. What? That's a joke. What am I even doing?
Don't
here
be lying to yourself. It's a nerdy movie.
Oh my!
Sci-fi? That's pretty nerdy.
A little bit. You know what's nerdy is Star Trek. That's what's nerdy right there. Oh my!
That one's better.
Oh my!
I'm just kidding. I haven't even watched any of those.
That's a joke. Me neither. Just Spock.
So you're talking crap and you haven't even watched
It's a
it?
joke. Well, I'm just saying.
So don't be talking crap.
My brother used to call me Spock when I was younger.
What the heck is that?
He's one of the characters from Star Trek.
How the heck am I supposed to know?
Oh my gosh!
I just told you I've never watched those movies.
Yeah, I know, but I mean that's what he looks like.
Oh,
and
that fool!
So he made fun of me because I look like that. Oh my gosh!
I see it.
Yeah,
I understand what he meant.
Well, I guess when I was younger. Oh my God! Look at that picture.
That looked like it.
That's a joke. That's
that.
Actually, that used to be the type of hair I used to have. By the way,
No, you still have that.
That's a joke. I'm bald now. I'm just kidding. All right.
Oh, you're not.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. No, I think Star Wars is superior. Actually, as a matter of fact, I mean, it's up there. I mean, in terms of a saga, in terms of even first movies in any series, I think Star Wars is up there for sure. You know, heck, this movie at first didn't even have a number. This movie
Nah.
was just called Star Wars.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't the name different?
It was just called Star Wars. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, but there's no stars fighting with each other. So
Yeah, that's right. That's interesting how they made it like that. Come in control. Sorry, come in control. What's going on there?
what happened?
Roger. It looks like you're about to be in a pilot or something with that mic there.
I want to talk crap about Top Gun now.
That's a joke. Don't you dare. Oh my gosh. We'll have to release a bonus episode of that. Oh my gosh. Just stop it. Oh my gosh. What did you think about the Death Star? Like, I mean,
So when I watched how they made it, I just found it funny how they used toys basically, recording all those space scenes.
oh, you've seen like the behind the scenes?
Yeah, how they made them. I thought that was just really funny.
Oh, wow.
There's like a big ball size size of a little cheese puff. I'm just kidding. What's
Cannot say that. Oh my
What's
gosh.
wrong? I'm just
You're
bringing a
gonna
little
make me
more
work.
life.
Yeah, I understand, but you're making me work a lot now in editing.
Just edit it.
My editor's gonna be mad at me.
No, edit it. Tell that fool to stop editing it.
That's a joke. Well, I pay him very well.
Oh. Anyway.
I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh. No, but yeah, it still looked really cool. I think the Death Star, the way it looked, even in the background, like, oh my gosh, it still looked really good. The way they made it, even to this very day, the Death Star looked really nice. It was a little weird though as they're approaching it though, but I like the line he said. He's like, "Oh, let's go." That little starship went to that moon over there, and then they're like, "That's no moon." Yeah, that's pretty cool.
They said that it was no star.
No, I swear they said that's no moon.
No star.
They said that's no moon.
That's no star.
Okay, you know what?
How much you want to bet?
Oh no, I'm gonna win because they said that's no moon.
Oh, so now you're gambling? Aren't you a Christian?
Okay. All right. Just. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it was just cool because we forget like CGI wasn't that great
right
in the past, so pretty much everything was special effects, and it's just I remember seeing the behind the scenes of how they use these miniature structures. I think is what they're called.
Right.
Of like everything of like I remember in the other movies they had to show fights between TIE fighters and the X fighters and all that crap. And it was just pretty cool how they just made it through them.
And I think every movie can take this movie into consideration and learn from it as well because they use a lot of miniatures. And why don't people do that and movies do that now?
Because we're lazy.
Yeah, I think so. I think we've gotten a little lazy in terms of
look at you.
a movie.
Don't wanna edit.
Okay, all right. Well, I mean, it's just a little, I understand it's a little easier, but it's like if you can do it practical, do it. And that is why I love James Bond so much because all of the stuff they do in there
the CGI
is practical. No, stop. Oh my. Of course every movie has a little CGI, all right, including James Bond. But for the most part everything's practical. All right? So you watch it and
So I
then you
guess
can
we're
see.
lying.
Okay. All right. Just move along, please. That's why I love Star Wars, the first one here, because it just throws me out of the water. Just blows me out, man, when I see the special effects that are used in this, and still holds up till today. Most of them. Yeah. Some of them are still a little shabby, but yeah, for the most part, I mean, it's looking good. So.
Yeah, that's why I like that Cantina's bar place because they're
yeah.
all like actual suits and stuff.
Yeah.
If it was right now, Disney would have said, "Oh, just CGI that crap."
Right. Like they did with Return of the Jedi and Jabba the Hutt. Yeah. Yeah. So.
You
Actually,
you
no,
remind me
Jabba
of that.
What?
of that little monkey thing Jabba the Hutt had.
Oh my gosh, we ain't even
What's
talking
it
about.
called?
We're not even talking about Return of the Jedi
What
right
was
now.
it
What do you-
called though? I forgot his little pet. He
Yeah,
had
I
that
know
look
his
like a
little pet.
monkey.
Yes, I know. Oh my gosh, that's messed
Not
up.
the girls. I meant the
That's
little
messed up.
monkey.
Oh my gosh, and that was a big puppet as well. You know that Jabba the
Yeah.
Hutt. But in episode 4, they used an ugly CGI version of him.
Yeah.
Now that's one of the bad CGI moments because that one just did not look good.
At least you saw
Some-
Bubba the Fett.
Jabba the Hutt.
No, Bubba the Fett.
Bubba the Fett. That was the Return of the Jedi. Yeah,
That was 7?
6.
I mean 6? I thought it was 5. Oh my.
That's a
I
joke.
can't mix it up with these
You
movies.
need to watch them over again. You just forget all the time. I
I'm
thought you were a
sorry.
big Star Wars guy.
I have job. I have kids.
Oh my
I have
gosh!
bills to play.
Oh,
I gotta make
my
videos.
Gosh. Jeez,
Like, don't be
Louise.
judging me, fool.
Oh, thank you for your time. What a
But,
busy man.
I won't lie. I've been more focused on the newer Star Wars stuff to the point where like I kind of
understand.
forgot the older stuff
I
because
understand, but it's good
they
to
just keep
revisit.
adding too much crap to the newer stuff, and then
Yeah.
now you gotta watch them, and now you gotta watch like 20 more episodes
Oh,
of another episode of another episode of another episode.
I understand. It's just all sorts of stuff. Andor, Ahsoka, just all this stuff.
I didn't even
coming out.
finish the so I gave up.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, just stuff coming out, and at least Obi-Wan Kenobi was fantastic.
Yeah, it was alright.
I mean, that one, all right. It was better than Andor.
I think the Pearl Leia was not Leia. What's her name? Yeah, it was Leia.
When did this happen? Which one? Obi-Wan? I don't remember. Quit looking at me like that.
When he has to save Leia,
When he has to save Leia.
child one.
Oh, the child one. Yeah, see, there you go. See, didn't understand. I didn't understand. That was kind of cool, though. That was kind of cool.
I don't think this fool watched anything.
That's a joke. I watched that series twice. It was amazing.
But yeah, I mean, I won't lie. If Disney watched this, I mean, they're gonna watch it because I'm in it. But
What?
in this podcast, but Disney just make more movies. I miss watching movies. I hate watching TV shows. They keep making a new TV show.
Oh, gosh.
Because right now they're making a Asoptis, a Soaptools,
Right.
a Susai,
Okay, all right, relax. Just relax.
Like
All of
my-
the Jedis at this point, they're just going to do all the Jedis.
I don't know what the heck the series is called. Now
know
I gotta
what?
watch that bullcrap.
I want to
next.
see a Yoda TV show.
That fool boring.
Oh, my
just
gosh.
kidding.
That's a Mace Windu
Mace Windu, I wouldn't mind
and
watching.
a Yarrow Poof.
But now he old, so I don't know if that
That's
fool's gonna
a
be able
joke.
to do it.
Yarrow Poof, the Jedi. Do you know him?
Why the heck you want to watch that?
Do you know which Jedi I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he's got the big long neck. I want to see that guy in action, man. That thing.
We only see him like 1
He's
minute.
awesome. I mean, I know. I mean, in the original, in the prequel trilogy, yeah, he doesn't show up a lot, but he's sitting there on his little chair. Yarrow Poof.
Hell no.
That's a cool. That's a cool Jedi. Cool. I would like to see him in action. Anyway, one last thing, and I know I mentioned this in the other Star Wars films, but man, John Williams killed it
Yeah,
again.
John
man.
Wick.
I said
Oh,
John
John
Williams.
Williams, yeah.
Oh my, John Williams. Come on, can we just give an applause for John Williams, please? Hey, what?
Oh,
Oh my gosh, just I'm gonna add a fake audience applause as well. So
Oh,
the audience
okay.
can help us applaud as well. But just otra vez. All right. Anyway, I mean, can you agree? I mean, John Williams
yeah, the music was great.
and a lot of this iconic themes, Star Wars themes were in this. Hey, are you okay?
I was singing the song.
Oh my gosh.
You don't want the audience to hear it?
No, I think that was from episode 1.
That's his song, isn't he? Wrote that?
Oh yeah, he did do it too.
So
yeah.
don't tell me what he wrote it. He did
Oh my
wrote.
gosh, I know. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he did a fantastic job on all of the films, really. No matter what
that's
your
crazy. He did all of them.
I mean, no matter what your opinion is on all of the Star Wars films, even the ones that you think are bad, like Attack of the Clones. I'm just kidding. It was right. Attack of the Clones was right. All right. Here, look, just look at the review that I did. All right.
So you just watch reviews and that's your opinion?
That's a joke.
That's what you're telling me.
No. My gosh, Revenge of the Sith was really good too. But my God, oh my, what are you breaking stuff for? Oh my gosh,
What was that?
breaking my stuff. Oh my gosh, that was
I don't even know what that was.
that was the phone.
Oh. Anyway.
So John Williams, amazing. I mean, if it wasn't for John Williams, whew, this movie would have been maybe like a B.
Sound like a fool.
I'm just kidding.
I don't think music changes that much.
What I'm trying to say is the music, I mean, is just phenomenal. All right, that's all I had to say. I mean, is there anything else that we're missing? Or, I mean, not really. I mean, you got to think hard. You're pondering. You're spectating now. Spectating. No, nothing, huh? Okay. No, I think we hit all the bullets, didn't we?
Yeah, we talk about everything but the movie, but yeah.
That's a joke. What are you talking about? What do you mean about the movie? What else? Oh, we forgot about Grand Moff Tarkin. Do you know who that is? I don't know if I said his name right. His name is Tarkin, all right? The Commander Tarkin, whatever, who's in charge of the Death Star. I mean, okay, that guy.
He died when? Like pretty
that was before, I think a few years before Rogue One or something like that. Otherwise, he probably would have reprised his role.
Yeah, they had to use the CGI for his face.
All right. Or did he die before? I don't even remember. Maybe I'm completely off.
They even brought him back in the TV show, the cartoon.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh, right. And the iconic theme song, right, from Darth Vader.
Just kidding.
We can't. That one came in this. No. I don't even remember. No, it didn't. It came next one. It came the next.
I'm just making you sound like a fool.
That's the joke. You got to help me out here because I don't remember hearing it. Oh, biscuits and gravies. We're going to fix this. I mean,
This thing gonna blow up.
that's a joke. Hey, for the most part, we have had low droppage because we have 57 minutes here. So, yeah. I don't think I can remember anything else about the mode. Did you need to add anything or not really?
The lightsabers look funny during this time.
Yeah, but unless you watched it in 4K, it does look a little better.
4K didn't exist.
No, it looks a little better. Trust me, it does.
No.
You're right.
No.
But I understand.
No.
Listen. Because you watch like the sequel trilogy.
So you call me, bro.
Compared to episode 4, like it's like a landslide in the terms of lightsabers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
If George Lucas want to come to the podcast and talk about the movie, we'll invite you. Oh, I'll invite you to come. What the heck is funny?
I don't know if
you don't think he'll watch this?
Well, maybe. I mean, if he still wants to hear how people think about his treasured masterpiece here, but I mean, yeah.
Oh, you sound so bitter.
No, I'm not.
I heard you had a crush on Leia.
It's just no, not really.
Really?
No, not until episode 6.
What a.
That's a joke. I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh. Can't say that. Okay. Anyway, yeah. I mean, it blew me away. Anyway, I think it's time to.
I don't think it's time. We still have like another 20 minutes of stuff.
That's a joke. What else you got to add to the movie?
Well, when I was a kid, I was pretty in a dark place, and
this movie.
When I watched this movie, it saved me. Yeah.
Wow.
It saved me that there's more ugly stuff in the world. Because in that cantina, I saw people that look like Gabe in that.
Oh,
I guess I'm not that ugly.
Gosh. Oh no. No, please. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this. I mean, just so iconic, this movie. As a matter of fact, this movie has inspired other movies. Yeah, it has. has inspired other movies, and
Name one.
to take.
So it hasn't inspired
I don't-
nothing.
well,
If you
I
can't
just
think,
I just
I
can't remember.
Don't be lying, bro.
I mean, when did Star Trek come out?
That thing existed way before
pretty
the
old,
movie.
right?
Yeah, the
It's an
TV
old
show
one?
came out before.
Yeah,
that.
I'm trying to think. I don't know.
Don't
I
be
don't
lying,
think that's a good
fool.
one. Maybe that's not a good one to. I can't think of them off the top of my head, but there are inspirations, and because of this movie, now we have a whole saga.
Sadly, yeah.
Sadly, and now we have all these TV shows, including your favorite Clone Wars, right? You like Clone Wars?
Yeah, I love Clone Wars.
And yeah, and so I mean, but none of this would have happened without Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope.
Mm-hmm.
And so we have to applaud George Lucas for his hard work, and thank you, and for what he has done. I mean,
He's done a little bit,
that's pretty crazy.
and then he sold the company and got worse.
Well, stop it. All right. Well, let's jump to the reviews here. If you forgot something, you can just add it to your review, I guess. But let's move right along here. Before we get into those reviews, though, let's roll this ad. Have you ever wanted to start a podcast? Well, let me tell you, Podbean has the perfect hookup for you. All you have to do is go to podbean.com/etfree1, and they're going to get you hooked up to do a 1-month free trial, and they're going to distribute your podcast onto all sorts of different podcast platforms. So do not lose out on this deal. Go and give it a try. Do you have a small business or something that you are looking to promote? Well, let me just tell you, Podbean has the perfect hookup for you as well. Just go to sponsorship.podbean.com/etfree1 and they will get you hooked up to give you up to a $100 free credit to use for your advertising purposes. So don't lose out on this deal. Go and give it a try. And we're back from that ad. Thank you very much. No, we're not going to be singing like that, but I appreciate.
That was your intro song.
Oh, thank you. Okay. All right. Let's see what other people think about this movie, because I'm very curious.
I'm gonna guess 86, 81.
That's a joke. We're
That's
doing
not bad,
IMDb
Ray.
first.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
All right,
IMDb. Oh. Stand by. IMDb says here, the fan score rating is an 8.6 out of 10.
know.
Wow. That is high. And that's out of 1.5 million ratings. That's really high, though. 8.6. What are you doing with that microphone? 8.6 out of 10. That's pretty high. Rotten Tomatoes. The fan score of... It's loading. 93%. All right. Oh no, that's the critics. Sorry.
Oh.
93% certified fresh, and the audience gave it a whooping 96%. That is incredibly high on the tomato rating. I mean, what is there not to love about Star Wars Episode 4?
They had any clones?
Well, in a way, I remember when I was younger, I was like, oh wow, those stormtroopers are the clones. I used to call them the clones because they practically had the same helmet. Black and white, you know.
I mean, you were a dumb
Kinda.
kid, so.
Well, you know, I understand, but okay. I mean, oh my gosh, did I just call myself dumb?
Yeah.
That reminds me, because you talked about those clones, I remember the stormtrooper, and in one of the shots, there's a stormtrooper that hits his head.
Yeah, there
Coming
was always
into the
things
door.
like I'm doing something dumb.
He hits his head, and that's actually not too funny though, because that guy actually had to go to the hospital. Yeah, he actually injured his head, so.
You were laughing at
It's
that.
sad. Well, but I mean.
Say sorry to the man right
I'm
now on the
sorry.
camera.
I apologize. I didn't mean. But I mean, I'm sure a lot of people laughed at it too.
I wasn't laughing. I was like, that man could be hurt.
Yeah, but you thought maybe it was part of the movie, so you were laughing.
I was like, is that man okay?
I thought it was hilarious when he knocked his head into the door frame there, because I think that was just funny because the problem is the movie embraced it because they added a sound effect. They added a donk sound effect. You know what I'm saying?
That's messed up.
Yeah, it was okay. Sorry. I didn't know that at the time, but
It's not recording.
stop. Oh.
So yeah, I already know.
That's all right. That's all right. It's okay. We'll
That's
fix
a
the
joke. We didn't
issue.
know when it ended.
That's a joke. That's okay. That's why we have those microphones over there. All right. But anyway, we're just gonna say our ratings now. Since you're the guest, you want to go first?
I'll give it.
Wait. If this is your first time on the podcast, by the way, we think C is an average movie. So anything above it, is gonna be pretty good. A plus is like a amazing masterpiece.
I will give
F
it.
and F is like the worst movie ever. Like I don't want to see it again. So yeah.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done because I didn't know if there's any new people.
I'll give it 89%,
What the?
which is a A minus.
Oh.
I like this movie. I think it's just I like the music. I like it was like one of those first movies where I'm like it was more like sci-fi theme, so I thought it was cool seeing all the ships, all the planets, all the stars, all the aliens. It was just I don't know. It was just like one of my first movies as a childhood. I fell in love with movies after a while. And but the music, I always like you said, like the music was so good in this movie. And I mean later on, I mean like we all know now that it's gonna start like one of the biggest universe movies we're ever gonna see. But yeah, I give it A minus. I don't hate it. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but I still love the movie a lot.
And you wouldn't say it's perfect, is it? Because it's just as much older, or what?
I think the ending was a little whack, and I didn't really like Luke as much in this movie. I liked him more in the other movies later on.
Okay. This was his beginning.
Exactly.
Probably why.
So that's why I didn't really like him like that.
And in episode 3, he didn't do anything. He was just a baby crying. So.
Yeah, like you.
Oh.
I mean, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
My favorite characters was Han
gracious.
Solo and Chewie. They were my favorite.
Yes,
Ones.
so-
Same with R2 and C3PO.
There we go. Big good boy.
Am I a dog to you?
No. Moving right along. Yeah, I don't agree with that, unfortunately. That's A minus. Interesting. All right. I'm gonna give it what is there not to love about this movie? This movie is A plus for me. That's right. I mean, come on now. This movie is incredible. Let's face it. I mean, come on. Oh, anytime, anywhere, invite me to watch Star Wars A New Hope. I'm gonna be there.
I'm gonna watch it tomorrow.
I'm gonna be there. I'm coming.
All right, let's see if that's true tomorrow.
I'm coming. That movie is amazing, boy, and I enjoyed it. Quit messing with that thing over there. I'm gonna mute you. Stop it. This is not ASMR right now. Oh my gosh, are you serious?
It keeps moving.
Stop it. I fixed it. You keep touching it. Oh my gosh,
This fool's bitter.
Oh my gosh, you
Do your
make me-
review.
You make me.
Do your
okay,
review.
All right, I'm sorry.
I'm not coming back anymore.
This is a movie podcast. This is not a fight. Fight at the podcast.
Yeah, how about you talk right before you watch?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, listen. This movie is fantastic. This is one of my favorite Star Wars movies, aside from one that I'm going to talk about later on in this series of
Yeah, I won't be
reviews. What?
Oh, I won't be there.
Oh, I might have to bring in a Star Wars fanatic for that one. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, are you a Star Wars fanatic?
Just do your review.
That's a joke. And I mean, honestly, this movie really, it's got a special place in my heart for sure. I mean, and a lot of people, they always say that a lot of people actually say this is their favorite Star Wars movie of all time. And I can't agree with that. I think there's one more that is better, and I'm not going to say it yet. But there's one more
Let me
that's
guess.
better.
Number
No. Don't be number 9. Get out of here with that. Oh my
Is it
gosh.
because there's a woman in there?
Throw that one away. No. Oh my gosh.
You want to throw away the woman? Is that what you just said?
No, I think Rey Skywalker is just great, man. She is. Or is it Rey Palpatine? Okay.
This fool just hate women.
All right. Well, she's a great character, but I mean, anyway, this movie just great. I mean, I love it. All right, stop. I just love it, man, and I can't wait to watch it again. Honestly, can't wait. So, well, that's the end.
Sadly,
Yeah, this podcast has come to an end,
I'm
unfortunately.
not sure if I'll be back for the next movie because Gabe was a little bitter.
That's a
But-
joke. Oh my gosh, this guy.
The third one was the best one.
Jeez. Oh my. Okay, that one was very good, but it wasn't the best one. Anyway, you can also hear the podcast on that I did as well on that movie, if you'd like to hear my opinion about it. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Well, guys, again, I want to appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time to hear this podcast or watch it on YouTube. I mean, I really appreciate it. If you made it this far, drop a like, comment down below what you thought about this movie. Is it an A minus? Is it an A plus? Is it an F? Do you just not like this movie at all? I'd like to know.
I don't like you.
Okay. And, spread some love in the comments for Rene here, because
Thank
he
you.
needs a little more love in his life, because
Yeah,
he just doesn't
I'm
like
a little bitter.
people.
My
Yeah.
girlfriend didn't come, and I'm a little
Yeah.
depressed.
Oh my gosh. Oh, jeez. Just. Oh my gosh. And as always, I mean, of course, I think longtime listeners already know, but maybe for any of the new people out there, is there anything you'd like to, sponsor, or, what's going on?
Currently, I'm being sponsored by from Whatnot and YouTube. They're sponsoring me right now for my new sports channel.
Are you serious? Are you being for real?
You ever watch my Twitter?
I'm sorry. I haven't. I go to Twitter, but I don't go, I guess, enough.
Yes, recently I've been sponsored. They're now giving me money to post stuff. So if you can watch, currently I'm about to be 5K subscribers on my YouTube channel right now. So
Oh, are you being like for real serious?
why are you laughing?
No,
that's
because you're just like one of those guys that are just like, you're just always funny.
The new video is me pranking Gabe, thinking I have 5,000 on YouTube.
Gosh, this guy. Oh my gosh.
No, I've been chilling. I'm still doing my sports card stuff. I've been having a fun time with that. I'm about to reach 2,000 followers. I'm only missing 50 more. After that, I'm going to do actually only 40 now. I'm missing 40 more. After that, I'm going to do a big giveaway. I'm going to give away money. I'm going to give away my undies. I'm going to give away cards.
I don't
I'm
think
going to give away products. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's car_slayer819 at Twitter.
Hey, there we go. Go follow him. And follow me as well at
Don't follow him. He doesn't even post.
Hey, stop it. All right. Shh. We're going to be more active. All right. Then at Movie Art Reviews, you can find me
Nowhere.
on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. But preferably Instagram. Actually, that's probably where I'm the most active.
You don't even post.
Yes, I do. I do all the time. What you talking about? This guy, don't listen to this guy. He's just, that's probably the main one. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. All right. Well.
Just
Awesome.
one last thing before we go.
Yeah. So
This poster pisses me off.
which one is it? What? That one? That's
Who
a
puts the
joke.
X as a T?
Oh,
Just
my
one more
gosh.
game. What the heck is the X
That's a joke. It's supposed to be as a T. You're right.
for?
Because you think about PlayStation, it needs to have all those shapes in it.
But that X don't work.
All right, just whatever.
I'm going
We-
to pray for you.
We have to have some sort of gaming back here, because sometimes we talk about games.
We haven't talked about that in like
on the
2 years.
podcast. That's a joke. Just go back and you can hear all the gaming podcasts that we did. So I can't believe this guy.
But please sponsor me. I need money.
Yes. So like it up and share this video and podcast. All right. Bye.
Goodbye.
See ya.